gonna go over here. I'm gonna find out what's happening, and we're gonna go find the Goblin King's key to set everyone free. Holy crap, we're gonna fall over them.
Go.
Okay.
Right. Right. Forward. Left. Left. Forward.
Okay. Not it's our turn.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Forward.
Left. Left. Forward.
Please work.
Right.
Right.
Left. Right.
First try.
Left. Right. Left. Forward.
And we're here.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
It's the dragon.
Quick! In my cape! No time to explain.
Yeah, he was in the oh my god. He literally has a person in his cape. Okay, I guess it's time to fight the dragon. We did set it free though, so I don't know why it'll be mad. We'll still be down here. What? Where is it? It's right behind the corner. What?
Nightmares come in many forms. Once you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal with the fear.
What's wrong? Oh god, Glenn can't sleep.
It's just in my head. It's not gonna work. I'm not afraid of you.
Holy crap! There's a bunch of rats! They're everywhere! The rats,
I
they're
figured
everywhere!
after that scream you'd be back. Let's pick up our story once again. I wasn't actually afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chakra. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
It's that goblin again. He was getting bullied. Just someone stop him. He's just getting bullied. He's getting pummeled. Ooh, a shadow on the wall. Ooh.
Yes, I'm... Really? Yes, I'm still paying attention.
Dragon baby. Oh my god, it looks like an actual dragon. They're running. Oh my god, I just saved him. I saved him from getting bullied and battered to pieces. 1 minute, I think he said. We helped him and he helped us. And that is kindness. That's true kindness.
I didn't need to wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
Yeah. My old hat. What the? Is this like a library? What the hell is this? It's a random book. A flute, some weird letters. By Manny! Wait, Manny was that knight that ran away at the end of chapter 1. Okay.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese. One even ate a baby."
Welly?
The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan. As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates.
Okay.
The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest."
Okay.
The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king.
What the hell?
The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged. The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in.
What? Why?
He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side.
What?
With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below.
Below?
The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Wait a minute.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
Yeah. Wait a minute, is that technically the goblins and people? Could be. Would make sense since they all got led on the ground. Okay, they just ran out of the passageway, so there's got to be a book that opens it somewhere. And what the? 1,100 goblin ranks. 781. The baby swap. What? And what's this one? Ooh. The baby swap. That is actually very interesting. The baby swap. What? Is that goblin from before? Don't look like
Do nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Yeah. Wait, what the hell's in this room? Mr. Fancy
Ugh.
Cakes.
Goblins ruin everything.
Mr. Fancy Cakes. Oh my god, those beds. I think those beds might actually be
Really? Yes, I'm
be
still paying
if basically
attention.
people
That
died.
would never work.
You know, those beds are big for people if they died.
This is hardest.
Oh my god, what the hell? It's the king! It's the king! It's Graham's court! It's the guy! What the hell? It's the royal guards. What the hell's happening?
Distress!
Help us, King!
They look like pigs!
They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are?
Yeah.
You missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Oh.
Wait. How about a new story?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here.
There lived Bramble.
There lived a sweet little goblin who loved adventures.
Yes.
Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he outsmarted a quizzical griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their
That's like Graham's life.
heart, but it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
What about the old
his
hat?
old adventurer cap.
Oh my god. Yes.
And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with compassion and the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Okay, that actually is a pretty cool story. So the goblin's fine now. He's petting up the
I
cat.
shall call you King Nibbletooth the Third.
The end, I'm pretty sure it just some goblin killer.
Grandpa's gotta hear about this.
Yeah, that please.
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah. Totally missed the fancy. I did it. I saved everyone but Mr. Fancy.
Barachi!
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. But I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they would be.
That's a good lesson.
Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
Yeah. It's just rain. What the? Second or the baby swap. Why does he look very depressed? Oh, why is that goblin on the very... Wait, what is he doing? What the? It's a human! It's a guy! What the? He just had a goblin helmet on! What the? It's a guy! What the? What the hell?
You look like you could use a friend.
Money! What the hell was that? Too. Okay, the merchant's very sad because Mr. Pancakes didn't make it. The baker's happy, the whole pot's happy, and so is that. Okay, King's Quest. Get your season pass and continue in chapter 3. Available now. We'll do that in 2 days. Is that big? That's a big age. Anyway, I'll see you next time for 1, 2, 3.